Good morning, welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot. Today is Sunday, today is June 28th, 2026. This is a reading for the sign of Virgo. Please take what fits here and leave the rest. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. We will go ahead and get right into the energy today. Spirits, please help with this message for the sign of Virgo. We will go ahead and cut the deck here. Looks like we have one card already flipped over. I'm going to turn it back over. We'll see if it comes back out. Okay. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Really anywhere in your, especially your top big 6 zodiac signs, some of this may resonate with you. Spirit, what's the message for Virgo? Okay, so what I seen peeking out was pain, and we have emotional storm and past energy. So turmoil, unstable, affected. Okay. I'm going to pull a few oracles before we get into this. So let's get to the truth here. Some more clarification. What is this emotional storm about? This may be a little different for each person too as well. So we'll see how much we can clarify here. Spirit, what is in the energy here for Virgo? Cool down. So in current energy, you're trying to cool down a situation that had become very emotional. It looks like in the past you're taking a pause. You have finances in reverse, money problems, work, success, fortune. So I feel like there was definitely a struggle financially. We also have snake, lie, poison, fertility, and current energy. Okay. Let's pull from the Yin Yang Oracle next. I feel like here you may have been very emotional in the past about some financial struggles you've been going through. In the current energy here we have cool down and snake, lies, calm, pause. Okay. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here. Spirit, tell me more for the sign of Virgo. Well, healing, inner child. Okay. And rejection, loss, feeling fragmented. Potentially a loss of finances. Taking a pause to really examine what's happened. There may have been a snake in your presence, or there may be, this is current energy though. We will clarify with some tarot here for sure. Okay. Let's go with the telepathy oracle as well. We'll pull some tarot next. Kind of getting here some lies may have come to your attention and current energy. Spirit, what is the message here for Virgo? Spirit, your spirit's about to be sublimated. Got actually 4, got quite a few. Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are one with the divine. We have honor. Treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find your relationship become stronger. And we have guilty. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Okay. I wasn't planning on clarifying with these cards, but because the same number of cards came out, though this is Spirit here clarifying. So your spirit's about to be sublimated. So where you were very emotional and in a lot of turmoil, there is hope here for that to be turned around. I feel like a sense of enlightenment here in the past has shown you that you needed to cool down, calm down, take a pause, so that you can solidify what's really going on here. And that was brought on by some enlightenment. With enlightenment, there's no separation. We realize that we're one with the divine. And yeah, that was Spirit stepping in here to your emotional storm. Finances. So we've got money problem, work, success, or fortune. So there's definitely a sense of some turmoil about your finances or something to do with work, honor, treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find your relationship become stronger. So I feel like in your initial response potentially to this emotional storm, maybe your response or the way you reacted, because a lot of times when we're under a lot of stress, sometimes that does not bring out the best in any of us. So I feel like in current energy, because this is current energy here, you see where you could have reacted better probably. So it's possible that you may have some guilt, which we see here with potentially how you treated other people during that time, or maybe just in a short moment of response. But that you're definitely in the energy of wanting to honor those in your life who your relationship with them means a lot to you, so that you can make it stronger. And then we have snake, lie, poison, fertility, and guilty. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. And I feel like here you've been beating yourself up. I seen the pain card. That was the card that was flipped over that I went ahead and turned back over. But I feel like there is a lot of pain and a sense of loss potentially in with this honor card here. And I feel like potentially with a relationship, and this definitely does not have to be romantic. This could be anybody in your life that was very important or is very important to you, that you do hold some guilt potentially. Maybe with this lie card coming out, it's possible maybe you tried to cover up what the situation really was because of guilt. But we do see that card coming out here. Your response may have been linked to some healing that you needed to do in your inner child, since this could be a way that you kind of reacted in those kind of situations since you were a child, because we see the child here in the mirror, or something in the situation kind of triggered your inner child. Feeling rejected, a sense of loss. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We're going to clarify a bit more here with some tarot. Let's see what comes out here for you. Spirit, tell me more about this emotional storm and the Spirit card. Your Spirit's about to be subliminated for the sign of Virgo. Okay, Knight of Wands. Potentially a fire sign, so that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sorry, I'm looking for my glasses, which I don't see. Okay, I'll try to see what I'm looking at here. So with the Knight of Wands, this is someone who the Knights take very quick action. So I feel like you may have very quickly and passionate. You're very passionate in such a way that you very quickly went into an emotional storm, basically. Went into a feeling of turmoil. This was something that happened. Your reaction was very quick. And you were very passionate about what it was that you were upset about. You charged very quickly forward with how you felt about the situation, what you're very passionate. Which is why there was such a emotional storm. But with that same passion and that same fire there, also Spirit's stepping in and turning that emotional storm into more of a positive desire to move forward. You're in more of a enlightened state rather than being in a state of turmoil, more in a state of enlightenment that you need to cool down here and take a pause. Spirit, tell me more about enlightenment and cool down. We have Queen of Cups. Because you've seen yourself become kind of emotionally unstable in the situation. This could be water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, yeah, you were emotionally a bit uncontrolled, out of sync with your emotions. Now's the time to cool down and take the time to unravel them. Spirit, tell me more about finances in past energy and honor in current. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. So that's feeling like things are being delayed, not going in your direction. That can be definitely a feeling of bad luck. And just that energy kind of getting you in the past into a state of an emotional storm. But you're now seeing that you need to cool down and take time to honor the people in your life that want to see you doing well, is what I feel like here. Why is snake and guilty here? Spirit, tell me more. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. With the Queen of Pentacles coming out in a reversal. Yeah, you may have some guilt, feeling like you were acting in a selfish way. There could have been a work-life imbalance here. Potentially. In reverse, the Queen's energy turns inwards, which can manifest in selfish decisions. Ask if you're doing things for the right reasons. That's a question to ask yourself. Okay. Spirit, why is healing and of the inner child here? Okay. Due to, we've got strength, Leo energy in reverse. I feel like that with the strength card in reverse. It's a sense of weakness, that being in reverse. Let's see what the guidebook, it has good descriptions in this book about what the reversals mean. I like to read from them. This guidebook doesn't even go with this deck, but I really like it. Reverse, this card signifies a lack of self-confidence. Okay. Doubting yourself. This may mean that you're letting animalistic, got the snake here, urges of aggression take over. And yeah, you may have in your turmoil kind of lashed out like a snake here. And that's why you were feeling a bit guilty. And this has left you, in a sense, feeling a sense of rejection or loss, or feeling fragmented. Spirit, tell me more. And honestly, sometimes the best thing to do in these situations, especially if it's somebody that's really important in your life, is, you know, sometimes you've got to kind of face the situation and not make excuses, but just take responsibility. And depending, you know, if it's a person that really loves you, or people that really love you, then, you know, with a proper apology and an explanation that you were overly definitely stressed out and didn't respond in the way that you should have. In most cases, people are going to hear you out. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, that's pain, which is what was trying to come out in the deck. Betrayal, feeling rejected. Two of Pentacles. That's choices or decisions. Yeah, I feel like you can either hold on to the pain and the rejection and the loss. You have a choice. You can let it hold you down. But then there's also a higher divine spirit's about to illuminate your spirit, basically subliminate. Feel like that's take your spirit up to a higher level. You have a choice whether to stay broken and rejected and fragmented, basically, in your spirit, or to kind of take this olive branch that Spirit's giving you with this enlightenment, and you see the need to cool down. Okay, Spirit, what is... I'm actually going to go to the answer for advice. What is the advice here? Okay, so we've got Father in reverse. Which is production, hunting, protecting, teaching, run, chase, escape, seek. We have time. Let's go one more. Letter. Past energy. Okay. Production, hunting. So this potentially could have to do with some communication you had with your father or father figure in your life, potentially, is what I'm getting here. Or just someone in your life who you feel like was a teacher, someone you looked up to, a protector. With this cool down, enlightenment. Yeah, you're seeking to run or escape from this energy that you had been in with this emotional storm. Rather than continuing to give into it, that kind of energy, you're trying to escape and seek peace because of the enlightenment. We have timing. Yeah, I feel like here there's timing. There's going to be a moment. To be able to have this conversation. We have letter and past. Note, text message, invitation. So you may feel guilty about something that, a message that you've sent to someone in the past. And the timing of the message might not have been good. As well. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to, let's pull some advice and additional insight. I'm going to close out this reading with the Mystical Dream Oracle. We have train. Train symbolizes the path of fate and the journey of life. Dreaming of a train signals that destiny is in motion. Whether you're ready or not, it reminds you that life is a continuous journey with each step serving a purpose. The train encourages you to keep moving forward, embracing new adventures that lead you to your destination in time. Which we have timing here. Okay. And we'll do one more with a message from the universe. And the timing for having this conversation, as far as if there's someone in your life that you feel like you need to say something to, just being mindful of the timing. Okay, that one fell. You get your advice off the floor. Okay. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. Trust Spirit. All right, well, that is the message here today, Virgo. Please do subscribe, follow, and like this video. Till next time.